people, let's check our weapons one more time. New bunch of chump troops, huh? Let's welcome them, Exosquad style.
Won't they ever grow up?
Don't go shaking in your booties, soldier boys. Exosquad's here.
We'll protect you chump troopers from all those mean Neo-Sapiens.
Chump troops? Who are you calling a chump troop?
What's that chip you're adding, O'Reilly?
It's a new scrambler. I came up with it when I realized that the Neos had cracked our JumpCom system codes.
Don't worry, Mudcrawler. We'll save your butts. Again. Oh, like when you saved our butts on the Alpha 627. We lost some good people there, too. We lost more than some. All because when things got hot, some of your boys couldn't take the heat. Why, you little punk! Let's try that again.
Broke the JumpCom scrambler code? Exofleet Intelligence says that's impossible.
Oh, do they? Well, too bad the Neos didn't ask them if it could be done before they did it.
What's the matter? Ground support too dirty a job for you?
If you want to fight, Pellegrino, save it for the Neos.
You got lucky, chump trooper. I was just...
Making a fool of yourself. If you can't find something better to do, Bronski, I'll find it for you.
And that goes for you too, Pellegrino. You had all better get used to working as a team.
Sapiens have only a small observation post on Cirrus. It's of limited military importance, however, this is more than a live-fire training exercise. We need to keep the pressure on the Neos while we get ready for the final showdown. Attacking Cirrus will make the Neos think we are planning to strike at Mars. It'll make them divide their forces, keep them off balance. Any questions?
Yes, sir. When do we get another crack at some real action?
When the time comes, Captain, you'll be the first to know.
I hope you're still lucky. Any heroes on board? No, sir! Good. The only heroes I ever saw weren't breathing. Now let's jump! No Neos in sight. We pull scout detail. Let's move.
Looks like we're on our own.
As far as I'm concerned, we always were.
It's all open country, no cover. Let's blast it long range.
I'm not picking up any electromag activity. No transmissions, no power readings, no nothing.
Doesn't make sense.
Only one way to find out.
Captain Butler, you better see this. Everywhere. Nothing.
No equipment, no power, just bare walls. And what is this place?
This is Butler, Charlie 5 platoon.
Have you secured the outpost?
There's nothing to secure here, sir. It's empty. We've been suckered. I recommend we pull out, and fast.
Captain, let's not jump to any... Look out! Incoming!
They're getting their butts kicked.
Then let's kick back. Longfeather, lay down covering fire on the crater rim.
Get the fusion mortars up here, now!
O'Reilly, raise the cruisers. Tell them what's happening. And find out if anybody's still in command down here.
Battalion and HQ don't respond. I think they bought it, sir.
Patch me through on jump com. This is Captain Butler. I am assuming command. All units fall back to the crater line. Looks okay. Wait a minute. 3 anti-grav guns trained on the rim. Coordinates Delta 627.
As soon as our guys come down this ridge, they'll have us for breakfast.
We've been spotted. They're locking on.
Longfeather, take out those guns. Sergeant, it's now or never. Check out the real estate.
Captain, you better take a look at this.
Exosquad will be back to Exosquad.
Look at this guy.
Neos must be scraping the bottom of the barrel.
I am injured. I am not a soldier.
You're not a soldier? So what are you?
Captain Butler, look!
There's not a lot of them left.
We're like fish in a barrel.
Where's it coming from?
It's heavy stuff, out of our range.
Perhaps you should consider yourself my prisoners.
Not in this lifetime.
Hey, did that Neo just tell a joke?
Contact the cruisers. Emergency evac. In the mountains beyond this crater, grid coordinates 276.
The cruisers won't be escorted. They can't take this kind of firepower. Unless... I disconnect my scrambler and send out fake evac coordinates in the regular JumpCom code.
Yeah. The Neos will pick it up and think it's real. They'll head for the fake evac zone. Do it. And, Lieutenant O'Reilly.
Yes, sir?
Nice work. This trap's a little elaborate to simply snare some jump troops. What's really going on here?
This battle will soon be over, and the victory will be mine.
Sir, we've intercepted a jump-com message giving the coordinates for their evacuation.
General Drusus, who gave you permission to send the Neo-Megas into battle?
I needed every available.
The Neo-Megas have been created to think, not to fight.
Then let them think in battle.
Captain Butler, we've reached the real evac coordinates.
Okay, dig in and wait for the cruisers.
Oh, man. Better tell the captain. Captain, about that weird Neo we captured. There's good news and bad news.
I could use some good news.
The good news is that his air supply is holding out.
What's the bad news?
He's stopped breathing.
You call that bad news?
That's enough, O'Reilly. We've got work to do. Is your field of fire set up?
Yes, sir, as long as the ammo holds out. A mouse couldn't get up that hill if it had its own E-frame.
Speaking of E-frames, heading in, bearing 9176, multiple contacts.
They found us. Order all weapons. Fire as soon as they're in range.
Range in 5, 4, 3.
Captain, I'm getting a recognition signal. They're ours.
Show off.
Our troops have reached the coordinates. They're attacking. There's no one there.
What? They should have walked into our trap by now. Where are they?
Perhaps they are not coming. You may have been deceived.
Impossible! Exofleet doesn't know we have broken the jump-com code.
General Drusus, sensors report 4 exophibious cruisers converging on Sector 276.
Well, it appears my surmise was correct.
Move all units to the new coordinates and attack! Attack at once!
Get this crate off the ground. The Neos are coming in.
All frames, mark your targets and engage. Cover the withdrawal. Form up and follow the cruisers.
Well, looks like the cavalry saved you chump troops again. Yeah, hero. Where were they when we lost most of Baker and Fox companies? Having tea in the squadron mess? Whoa! Hey, look, just a joke, okay? Sure, Bronsky. Only there's a lot of guys who aren't laughing.
He's something new. Put him in hard freeze. Intelligence will want to look him over. I've got a hunch that this weird Neo is what that trap was all about.
Exosquad will be walking.
I'll bet 10 on Longfeather.
Deal.
next? Hey, O'Reilly, wanna wrestle?
Nah, it'd just be bad for your ego.
I'd like to talk to you about a topic of mutual interest.
And what makes you think I'd be interested in anything you have to say?
I just thought we might talk about that new Neo-Sapien you brought in. I guess nobody's home. We'll have to help ourselves.
Kind of looks Terran.
He is. It's the med tech.
I still say that Pellegrino was way out of line.
He just saw half his platoon destroyed, and you give him a hard time?
I was just trying to get him to admit the Exosquad saved his butt.
Intruder alert! Neo-Sapien prisoner has escaped from sickbay.
Man, I didn't think that guy was going anywhere.
As you can see, Terrans, I am very much alive. Step away from the hatch, please.
Now, there's one thing I don't understand. The medic's report said you had no vital signs.
My superior mind has total control over my physical body. Neo-Sapiens were an improvement upon mankind. Neo-Megas are man-perfected. We are a new force in the universe.
Too bad they left out the gene for modesty.
Modesty is a Terran weakness, like pity. You still don't understand what we are.
Let her go! Now!
You will not fire. You might hit the female.
Only if I miss. Thanks, Bronsky. I owe you one. Anytime.
Graduation day at the Exofleet Academy is the proudest moment in a young officer's life. On the day that Colleen O'Reilly graduated, the Neo-Sapien War began. Only a few cadets from her graduating class survived to join the Exofleet. Lieutenant Colleen O'Reilly will never forget the ones who didn't make it.